Hi.
Why don't we talk about the purpose of this series? Like what your aspirations are.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
No, that's what we should talk about. So Carol wants to create a YouTube channel. I'm playing the role of the supporting partner. And I think the idea is that because we're from different cultures. Why are you smiling so much? She wants to drag me into it. Where was it? Why don't we talk about where the idea came from?
Yeah, so I'm a dreamer. I'm an optimist. So I believe you can do anything as long as you have faith.
I'd say that I'm pragmatic. I would say I look at what's reasonable.
Do you think that our YouTube channel will go viral?
No.
Well, I think there's so many people out there, they have the same thoughts as you, and then there are so many people out there that have the same thoughts as me, and a lot of people are doubting themselves because they have that belief. So I want to produce this channel as an evidence to show people you need to have faith and anything is possible.
and so let's play with that idea a little bit. Let's assume that we do go through. We make several copies of this episodes, whatever you want to call them. We do several of them, and let's explore two different paths. One of them is it does happen. We do become successful, right? And the other one is that it doesn't become successful. Do you think that has proven or disproven either of our positions? I guess what I'm saying is that it is like, if we do happen to get it, does that mean that everyone should try and do it and everyone will get it? Or does that mean that we got a little bit lucky? And if we don't do it, does it mean that we were unlucky and that, people should still try it?
I think everybody have different dreams and goals, and it's very common for people to have doubts.
But they have doubts because it's hard, right?
Yeah, it's hard. So you need to keep going and you need to make it fun.
This is one, by the way. You guys would have seen my hand moving. It wasn't me rubbing myself. It was the dog that was just sitting there on my arm. So I'm putting back down again now.
So I think if our videos become viral, my job as a coach, I want to inspire people. You gotta start from somewhere. Nobody were born to be perfect. Nobody were born to be capable, but we all have our talents and gifts. So I think through this work, maybe it will not be easy, but it's fun. And in the future, one day, if it does go viral, it's an evidence and people can refer to that as one of the evidences to prove, to show them that you need to have faith. You just need to take actions and anything is possible.
And so I got a question for you. So part of the reason why people don't do these things is, well, there's probably a few reasons, but the big ones that come to mind is the amount of effort that it takes. But the one that I want to focus on at the moment is the fear of failure. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people would have ideas to do videos like this, or start YouTube channels, or start businesses, or do anything that they have a passion about.
Yeah.
But they don't do it because they got this fear of failure.
As a coach, I teach people you need to be very mindful about your thoughts, your own thoughts, because that, what's within your control, what's not within your control. I think people probably will be more interested in the content will be more interested in the conversation we have. Yeah, because we will have many interesting conversations. So I'm sure many people will resonate with some of the opinions we have from different backgrounds. Since I am a intercultural relationship coach, because we have a lot of disagreements, we have had a lot of challenges coming from different cultural backgrounds. I'm from a Chinese cultural background, and you are from, I don't know, Italian or Australian?
Australian, Italian, I guess.
What am I?
Chinese born Australian?
No.
Yeah, well, you've been naturalized. You're Australian passport. You don't have a Chinese passport anymore, so you can't be Chinese.
Okay, all right. So
you're an Australian citizen now, though.
Yeah. Over a decade. So, yeah. So we have a lot to talk about, and I think it'll be fun and interesting to expose our conversations to more people, to the public, so that we can get people's opinions as well. I can't wait.
Yeah, I reckon actually one of the most valuable things of this is Carol and I always get to issues of stalemate where, like, I have 100% conviction that I'm right. She has 100% conviction that she's right. And so I like to think of myself as a reasonable person. And so how I try to resolve that is I invite her to, like, let's ask other people and get consensus on what's reasonable or unreasonable. And this has caused so many issues in the past. I think something like this channel could definitely play towards that. And so it's me extending my generosity to allow you to do something that's important to you, because I want to see you happy and I want to see you smile. My question is, what are you going to do to return the favor?
Giving.
Entertaining giving you what you've asked me to give you.
Yeah.
Right? This isn't my idea. Like, I'd rather go to the pub and have a beer with my friends. But this is what you want. And so to be supportive and to do it with you, I'm here doing it. But I think that in the same way that I'm doing something that's important to you, I think you should do something that's important for me.
So anyway, this is our first introduction video. Please show some support so we can keep going, and also proves him wrong.
You need to, like, come on, for all the courses that you've done around this stuff, you've got to give a call to action. You can't just say show some support. Leave some comments that tell us the things that you think you would like to hear us talk about. I think that would be really valuable. Feel free to subscribe if you feel like you want to subscribe, and then you'll be able to follow to see whether or not anything comes of this. Put comments with topics that you would like us to cover off. I mean, we've got so many of them that we can talk about, but I'm also conscious that they might be very typical to our relationship, and so maybe not as
typical to our relationship. You never know. So we present it here, and then more people can watch that, and I'm sure there will be some other people they are in intercultural relationships that are equally struggling with their challenges, and are eager to find people on the same boat or similar boat as them, and can find some support. Thank you.